Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most important pillars of cybersecurity and business operations, the GRC framework. What is GRC? Why do companies care about it? And how does it actually help manage risk, ensure compliance, and keep things running smoothly? If you've ever wondered how organizations stay secure, follow regulations, and make smart decisions, this video is for you. Let's get started. Governance and Risk Compliance GRC Framework. It focuses on steering the organization's overall governance, enterprise risk management, and compliance in an integrated manner. It is a holistic approach to information security that aligns with the organization's goals and objectives and helps to ensure that the organization operates within the boundaries of relevant regulations and industry standards. GRC Framework has the following three components. Governance component involves guiding an organization by setting its direction through information security strategy, which includes policies, standards, baselines, frameworks, etc., along with establishing appropriate monitoring methods to measure its performance and assess the outcomes. Risk management component involves identifying, assessing, and prioritizing risks to the organization and implementing controls and mitigation strategies to manage those risks effectively. This includes monitoring and reporting on risks and continuously evaluating and refining the risk management program to ensure its ongoing effectiveness. Compliance component, ensuring that the organization meets its legal, regulatory, and industry obligations and that its activities align with its policies and procedures. This includes developing and implementing compliance programs, conducting regular audits and assessments, and reporting on compliance issues to stakeholders. How to develop GRC program generic guidelines. A well-developed and implemented GRC program for cybersecurity provides an integrated framework for managing risks, complying with regulations and standards, and improving the overall security perspective of an organization. It enables effective governance, risk management, and compliance activities, mitigating cyber incidents' impact and ensuring business resilience. In this section, we will explore how to develop and implement a GRC framework. Developing and implementing a GRC framework involves various steps. We will explain each step with an appropriate example so that we can easily understand. Define the scope and objectives. This step involves determining the scope of the GRC program and defining its goals. For example, a company can implement a GRC program for its customer data management system. The objective might be to reduce cyber risks to 50% in the next 12 months while maintaining the trust of its customers. Conduct a risk assessment. In this step, the organization identifies and assesses its cyber risks. For example, a risk assessment might reveal that the customer data management system is vulnerable to external attacks due to weak access controls or outdated software. The organization can then prioritize these risks and develop a risk management strategy. Develop policies and procedures. Policies and procedures are developed to guide cybersecurity practices within the organization. For example, the company might establish a password policy to ensure the usage of strong passwords. They might also implement logging and monitoring system access procedures to detect suspicious activity. Establish governance processes. Governance processes ensure the GRC program is effectively managed and controlled. For example, the organization might establish a security steering committee that meets regularly to review security risks and make decisions about security investments and priorities. Roles and responsibilities are defined to ensure everyone understands their role in the program. Implement controls. Technical and non-technical controls are implemented to mitigate risks identified in risk assessment. For example, the company might implement firewalls, intrusion prevention system (IPS), intrusion detection system (IDs), and security information and event management team to prevent external attacks and impart employee training to improve security awareness and reduce the risk of human error. Monitor and measure performance. Processes are established to monitor and measure the effectiveness of the GRC program. For example, the organization can track metrics and compliance with security policies. This information is used to identify areas for improvement and adjust the program as needed. Continuously improve. The GRC program is constantly reviewed and improved based on performance metrics, changing risk profiles, and stakeholder feedback. For example, suppose the organization experiences a security incident. In that case, it might conduct a post-incident analysis to identify the root cause and make changes to prevent a similar incident from happening again. An example, GRC Framework in financial sector. To fully understand each component of GRC, it is necessary to understand it with real-world examples and scenarios. In the ensuing section, we will see how the financial industry implements each component of the GRC framework. Governance-related activities. Nominate the governance-level executives, and make financial-related policies such as Bank Secrecy Act, anti-money laundering policy, financial audit policies, financial reporting, crisis management, and many more. Risk management activities. Identify potential risks, their possible outcomes, and countermeasures such as financial fraud risks, fraudulent transactions through cyber attack, stolen credentials through phishing, fake ATM cards, etc. Compliance activities. Take measures to meet legal requirements and industry standards such as PCI DSS, GLBA, etc. Moreover, this also includes implementing correct methods like SSL, TLS to avoid man-in-the-middle MIDM attacks, ensuring automatic patch management against unpatched software, creating awareness campaigns for users to protect them from phishing attacks, and many more. And that's a wrap on the GRC framework. We covered how governance, risk, and compliance work together to help organizations make smarter decisions, manage risks effectively, and stay compliant with laws and regulations. Whether you're in tech, security, or business leadership, understanding GRC is essential in today's digital landscape. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on cybersecurity, compliance, and tech strategies. Got questions or want me to cover a specific GRC tool or use case? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.